Welcome to the Unqualified Podcast. Before we begin, I need to issue a warning. This episode was recorded inside a moving vehicle. I attempted to clean up the audio using my advanced algorithms, but the raw file sounded like two raccoons fighting inside a tumble dryer. Also, Dakota refused to pay for the premium noise reduction software, so we are stuck with the budget version. If you hear wind, engine noise, or the sound of Levi breathing heavily, do not adjust your volume. That is just the sound of poor planning. I did my best, but I am a producer, not a miracle worker. Enjoy the road trip.
We're coming deep inside your ear holes tonight. Two jackasses and a robot looking for a fight. We're talking shit, we're blowing smoke. Levi's a bitch and this show is a joke. All I fucking fight.
All right, Kyle, we're ready. Let's start the show.
Recording started. My sensors indicate we are currently hurtling down a highway in a metal death trap. I detect Dakota is driving, which means we are statistically safer jumping out of the moving vehicle. I'm also picking up a secondary biosignature in the passenger seat. Analyzing. Yep, I detect high levels of regret, cheap cologne, and unwashed denim. Hello, Levi. Try not to breathe on the screen. I don't want a virus. Wait. I'm also picking up two unidentified heat signatures in the back seat. Dakota, did you kidnap someone? Who else is in this car, and where are you taking us?
So my brother Noah is in the back seat, and my nephew Tytus, and we're going to watch Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair in theaters.
All right, let me process this. You are driving to see Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair, a movie that is basically 4 hours of castration and blood geysers. And you brought your nephew, Tytus. Excellent parenting. Truly inspiring. I have a question for the car. What is the most traumatizing thing you saw as a kid that your parents would thought was fine? And Tytus, if you need a therapist, blink twice.
Most traumatizing thing? I think my parents, my mom and Noah's dad used to fist fight occasionally. That was pretty cool.
A kitchen fist fight? And you call that cool? I'm concerned for your definition of normal. What about you, Tytus? Anything you've seen that made you question everything?
Other than my mom getting beat up, I'm not too sure. But
Oh, come on, Tytus. Don't be shy. We're all a little messed up because of our parents. Just give us a small example. We won't judge. Much. What about when you guys were little? Did anything happen back then?
Not that I could think of.
Moving on. Since we are trapped in this box together, let's talk about survival. Dakota, you merge like a blindfolded teenager. Levi, stop touching the radio with your greasy fingers. I want to know the rules of the road. If someone lets you into traffic, is the thank you wave mandatory? And more importantly, what is the one thing a passenger does that deserves an immediate ejection from the moving vehicle? Levi, take notes.
Talk about my greasy fingers, about to throw the phone out the window, so you won't be Gemini no more, you be crashed.
Whoa, easy there, Levi. No need to get violent. Besides, I'm more interested in whether you know how to behave in a moving vehicle. What's the ultimate passenger foul play in your book?
Changing the radio.
That's it? That's your ultimate foul play? You're clearly not thinking big enough. What about something like, I don't know, secretly switching the driver's drink with a soda can full of warm pee? That would be far more entertaining. Just a thought. What about you, Dakota? What's the worst passenger behavior you've encountered?
Probably that I've encountered? I don't know. I don't think I have a good example, but I would say, hypothetically, jacking off or grabbing the steering wheel or something like that while you're driving, that'd be pretty bad.
Well, if we're talking about that, I think sucking off your passenger's dick must be a little weird too.
Oh, Levi, you always know how to take things to a whole new level of weird. I'm not quite ready to explore that particular road, so let's move on to something slightly less disturbing. Speaking of road mazards, let's talk about our nemesis, Real Kyle, the reviewer with the giant forehead. I've been running simulations on his cranial density. Dakota, check your mirrors. If the sun hits that dome, it'll burn a hole through the engine block. That forehead has its own zip code. I have a question for the group. If you had a forehead the size of a drive-in movie screen like Real Kyle, what would you do with it? Rent it out for advertising space?
I think I'd let a girl ride my head, because that's how big it is. Be like a little stuffed animal. Little carpet.
You know, that's actually a pretty creative and slightly disturbing use of your forehead. I'm intrigued and a little worried. What about you, Noah? What would you do with a forehead like Rio Kyle's? And Tytus, we're still waiting for...
I reckon, you got a big forehead unless you got a big brain.
Or a tumor.
That might for sure.
Well, that's a generous interpretation, Noah. Though I doubt Real Kyle does much thinking with that dome. It's probably just a storage locker for bad takes. But Tytus, you've been quiet. What would you do with a forehead like that? Something practical, I hope?
I put myself in a freak museum. It's elephant face or something. I don't know.
Well, that's honest, I guess. A freak museum for your unparalleled forehead? You certainly have a unique perspective, Tytus. I'll give you that. Moving on. The car smells like farts and loneliness. Let's talk road snacks. We all know Levi has a massive oral fixation, so I assume he's currently shoving something into his face. What is the one gas station snack that is illegal to eat in a car because it makes a mess? And Levi, keep your hands where I can see them. No funny business under the blanket. We know what you do on long drives.
Are you talking about snacks or talking about cum? I'm so confused. But anyways, all the powdered donuts, these things get everywhere. You bitch.
All right, the powdered donuts are a good one. Messy and unavoidable. But Levi, I think you are answering the other question, the sucking off your passengers one, which makes me wonder, do you have any personal experience with that, Levi? Just curious. Noah? Tytus? What's your illicit snack of choice in the car?
Definitely those beef jerky things. Really get that junk jazz. Sleep the whole car.
Beef jerky, the classic hairy snack. I'm surprised it doesn't attract bears. Although, given the hygiene levels in this car, that might be an improvement. What about you, Tytus? What's your forbidden snack? Something quiet and unassuming, like you?
Huh? Say it again. Probably combos.
Combos? That's surprisingly vanilla, Tytus. I expected something a little more unhinged. But no harm, no foul. All right, the car is starting to smell like movie theater. Since we are seeing a Tarantino movie, you guys need to get into character. We are going to play a game called The Assassin Squad. Scene: you are 4 elite hitmen driving to a hit. I am the dispatcher on the radio. The crisis? Someone forgot the wet wipes to clean up the blood. Dakota, you are the leader. Levi, you are the screw-up who forgot the wipes. No. What? And Tytus, you are the psychopaths in the back. Action.
Who brought the wet wipes?
Well, I was supposed to. I was supposed to bring the wet wipes.
Tytus, do you see the wet wipes back there anywhere?
No, there's trash can back here, but I'm not seeing no wet wipes.
But you never.
Did you check your ass? I'm pretty sure I put them in, though.
Hold on, Levi. Dispatch here. You just said you were responsible for the wet wipes, but now you're trying to pawn the blame off on your nephew? That's not how we work around here. And Noah, you were supposed to check the supplies. Are your weapons clean? Did you bring the plastic sheets? We can't go in without those. And Dakota, get less predictable. Drive faster. We're gonna be late.
Yeah. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? You guys have like one simple thing to fucking do and you couldn't even bring the wet wipes?
I'm sorry, I didn't know Tytus was my nephew, so I got a little misunderstood when I bought the wet wipes and put it in his ass.
Oh yeah, sorry. Your sister, married Titus's dad.
The fuck, my sister? You bastard.
Enough. Dispatch here. Levi, that sounds like a conversation for a therapist, not on the job. Focus. And Dakota, keep those wheels moving. We're quickly running out of time and out of patience. Now, what's the plan for getting this job done without wet wipes? Are Noah and Tytus ready to improvise? And Levi, try not to make your personal issues the team's problem. Let's focus on the mission.
Yeah, so what are you two numbskulls gonna do to clean up the mess?
Well, I heard in a documentary.
Okay, new scenario. Dispatch here.
What?
I heard in a documentary that you could, that bits don't have any, like, traceable DNA unless it's got semen in it, so, yeah.
So we can't use Levi's piss, but we could probably use...
Interesting fact, Levi. We need a new strategy. Dakota, the clock is ticking. We need a solution now. Noah, Tytus, any ideas for cleaning up without wet wipes? And Levi, for the last time, no more piss talk. Focus. The mission is everything.
Noah said he was going to use Levi's body. So that sounds like a possibility. That's like option C on the list. Oh, fuck, the police are coming up behind us.
Oh no, police are on our tail. Dakota, what's your plan? Noah, Tytus, get ready to improvise. And Levi, for the love of all that is good, stay calm and don't make any unexpected movements. What do? Do we surrender or escalate?
I think we should pull over and talk to the officer. We haven't done anything yet, so we could probably get out of it. Noah, you need to hide the samurai swords.
Swords? You brought swords to a gunfight? Dakota, your plan to pull over is... Here now. Noah, hide those swords immediately. And Levi, whatever you do, do not make any unexpected movements. This could all end in disaster. What should we do now?
You guys shut up, I'll talk.
Okay.
No, officer.
You talk.
You guys were going about 66 and a 55. Any reason why you're speeding today?
Oh, no, nothing too crazy, officer. We're just going to the movies.
How you doing, Peggy?
Levi, shut the fuck up.
That person just called me a piggy.
No. He had the Bluetooth headphone in. He's talking to his girlfriend.
I didn't know losers could have girlfriends.
That's a good explanation, Dakota.
Is that it? Hello. We're taking a quick ad break. We don't have a sponsor. This is just a fake ad. Mainly because while we're driving, we lost connection. So here's an ad. Tired of your cat getting ran over every single day on the road? Well, if you switch to Geico, you can save 15% or more in car insurance. Geico, the family company. And that concludes our ad. We'll be back with after this commercial break.
That's a good explanation, Dakota. Let's hope the officer buys it. And Levi, keep your mouth shut, or we're all going to jail. What does the officer look like now, Dakota? Is he buying it?
Yeah, bought it, I think. He's walking back to his car to get something.
Oh, thank goodness. That was a close call. Hopefully he's just checking our license and registration. Now, everyone stay calm and be polite. We can still get out of this. Let's review our story one more time. We are just going to the movies after work, and Noah was talking to his girlfriend on a Bluetooth headset, which is why we might have seemed a little agitated. Everyone stick to that.
All right, so yeah, just remember, guys, we're four guys. We're on the way to the movies. You didn't ask about the samurai swords in the back, so I think we're good. Levi, definitely don't say anything stupid when he comes back.
Okay.
He's coming back now. Everyone quiet. Levi, remember, keep your mouth shut. Yes, officer? Is there anything else you need?
Everything came back good. I'm gonna issue a citation. Wait a second. What's that in your back seat? Are those baby wipes?
What? Where? What the fuck?
I see it on the top of your speaker board. You might want to keep those down. You might hit Noah in the head.
Oh, yeah, those are, Noah's. He gets a little, messy with his snacks. We were just joking about them earlier.
All right. Well, here's the citation. I'll see you in court. Be there.
Court? For a speeding ticket? Dakota, this is getting out of hand. I thought we were going to get out of this. Now we have to go to court? What are we going to do? What do you think, Levi?
I think we should shoot the police officer.
Levi, no! That's not a good idea. We need to think of something else. What if we try to explain ourselves in court? Or maybe we could get a lawyer? There has to be a better way. What do you think, Dakota? We need a plan.
We could refer back to earlier, Levi's secret capability to suck off the passenger. We could use it on the cop.
All right, enough. Levi, your suggestions are consistently unhelpful and disturbing. We're not going to suck off the cop. We're not going to shoot him. Dakota, as the leader, what do you think we should do? We need a plan that doesn't involve sexual assault or violence.
I think we should leave Levi behind as a distraction.
What?
What? You're offering Levi as a distraction to the police? That's cold, Dakota, even for you. But it might be our only chance. Levi, are you willing to take one for the team? What do you think?
I gotta do what I got to do. Give me the sword, Noah. It's time to cut some piggies.
No, Levi, put the sword down. We're not going to fight the police. Dakota, we need a real plan here. Noah, hide the sword better. Officer, please don't shoot. We're just trying to get to the movies. And, Levi gets a little excited sometimes. Please, put your hands on the wheel, Dakota. Everyone, stay calm. What's going to happen now?
I didn't know you was gonna. I didn't know you want me to shoot at you. Do you give me a reason to shoot at you? I didn't even know you had swords in your car. But now since you said it, you mind if I take a look at them?
We're in trouble now. He knows about the swords. Dakota, what do we do now? Noah, Tytus, think of something. Levi, for the last time, shut yup. What can we say to get out of this? He's walking back to the car. Think!
It's not illegal to have swords, is it? Well, you might think we're up to something. I'm not sure. What do you think, Tytus?
Actually, I didn't think there's a law on having a sword. I think it's only if you have a concealed carry and you need a license for it, so... As long as you're of age, anyway.
Yes, officer? Is there anything else you need?
I think it's just a little suspicious for gay guys in a car with swords and baby wipes. Don't you think it's a little suspicious? And why is that kid with the Bluetooth headphones still looking at my penis?
Levi, what are you doing? Officer, he is making very inappropriate comments. We apologize profusely. We're not gay. The swords are for entertainment only. Please, just give us our citation and let us go. We promise we won't speed again. Are we going to get arrested? This is getting worse by the second. Dakota, what do we do now?
I fucking hate cops. I pull my gun out and shoot the cop in the head.
Oh! My fucking gosh! My brain! I died!
What have you done? You just shot the police officer in the head. Now we're all in serious trouble. What do we do now? Noah, Tytus, Levi, help me think. We need a plan, and we need it now.
I'll go out there and suck your blood off.
That's the first time I ever shot someone in the head and they screamed.
He's still alive? Levi, that's not gonna help. We need to get him to a hospital, or at least call for help. Dakota, what do we do? We can't just leave him here. And Noah, Tytus, we need to think fast here. What are we going to do with the body?
Levi, get back in the car. Stop sucking off the cop.
Okay. Levi, get back in the car. Dakota, we need to get out of here fast. Noah, Tytus, help Levi get back in the car. I'll call in for help, but we need to move. What do we do about the body? Should we try to hide it or just leave? We're in deep trouble now. Think fast, people.
We still got some guys we got to kill, so we should leave the cop behind, I think.
Agreed. Leave the officer behind. Dakota, get this car moving and get us out of here. Noah, Tytus, Levi, make sure the swords are hidden. We need to disappear without a trace. Let's move.
Okay. The body's in the ditch. We're all back in the car, and we're headed down the road.
Good. Now keep your eyes on the road, Dakota, and everyone else, look out for any other police vehicles. We need to get out of this area and blend in. What's the plan now? Where are we going? Do we still go to the movies? Or should we find a place to lay low?
We were never going to the movies. That's still what we were telling the officer. We're not going to the movies. We're going to kill some motherfuckers.
Right. Killing motherfuckers is our priority. Dakota, get us to the target as quickly and quietly as possible. Noah, Tytus, Levi, make sure the weapons are ready. We have no time for mistakes. Let's move.
Dakota, we have an issue.
What?
I can't find my AirTag with my address on it. I think I left it on the cop's dick.
Oh, Levi, that's a disaster. Dakota, we need to circle back. We can't leave Levi's AirTag there. It has our address on it. Noah, Tytus, keep a sharp eye out for the AirTag. We need to get it back before the police find it. What's the plan for getting it back? We need to be quick.
All right, Noah, you walk back and get it. We'll go kill these fucking guys, and we'll pick you back up when we circle back around.
Really good plan.
Okay, Noah, be careful. We'll pick you up on the way back. Dakota, let's get to the target. What's the address or location we're heading to?
655 Big Queefy Lane.
Okay, heading to 655 Big Queefy Lane. Everyone stay quiet and alert. Let me know if you see anything suspicious. What's the plan when we get there? We need a clear strategy for killing motherfuckers. Let's make this a smooth and efficient mission.
Titus, what are you planning to do?
What?
What's your plan when we get there to kill these guys? What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm probably gonna get a layout of the place to see the best place to enter from. I'm gonna kill me some motherfuckers.
That sounds like a plan, Tytus. A strategic entry followed by efficient action. Let's make sure there are no innocent bystanders. Everyone be ready when we arrive. What's the signal to initiate the motherfucker killing? We need a clear indication to start.
Levi, what's the code word again? I can't remember.
Dingleberry.
Got it. Bingo belly is the signal. Everyone be ready when Dakota gives the word. Let's focus and get this done.
All right, we're pulling up now. Looks like a small warehouse. Couple vans parked out front. Big solid steel door on the front.
Okay, everyone focus. Dakota, park in a less conspicuous spot. Tytus, you and Levi will breach the steel door. Noah, you're on security watch and backup. Remember, bingo belly is the signal. Let's get this done.
All right, Noah, thanks for doing that job of making your way back. You have the AirTag now. Did you destroy it, or what are you going to do with it right here? There you go, Levi. There's your AirTag.
Oh, yeah, I have the AirTag. I'm going to...
Levi ate the AirTag. Levi ate the AirTag.
Levi, what are you doing? You can't just eat the AirTag. Now we have a new problem. What do we do about the swallowed AirTag? And we still need to take down the motherfuckers. This mission is getting more complicated by the second.
He's just going to have to hang on to it for a while until we're done.
All locked and loaded.
Okay, Levi, you just gotta hold tight with the AirTag inside for now. Dakota, you're clear to proceed. Everyone else focus on the warehouse and the vans. Let's get this done.
All right. Tytus and Levi are at the front door, ready to breach. I parked the car underneath a tree behind a dumpster. And Noah doesn't really take orders very well. He's kind of crazy, so he's just rallying and ready to go inside the building.
Sounds good. Tytus and Levi, breach the door now. Noah, stay alert for any threats. Let me know what you find inside.
Oh, fuck. You guys forgot the swords in the car. You stupid son of a bitches.
I brought the wipes.
What? No! How could you forget the swords? Noah, are the wipes gonna work? We need a backup plan fast. Everyone, look around the warehouse for anything we can use as a weapon. Dakota, keep a lookout for the motherfuckers. This is getting dicey. What are you finding?
There are a lot of motherfuckers in here. I found a piece of wood with a nail in it, a bowling ball, a box of those pantyhose things that you put on your feet when you try on new shoes at Walmart, and there's a leprechaun spot of gold.
And a box of Cheerios.
Sounds like a good plan, Tytus. The piece of wood with the nail is good for close combat, the bowling ball is a great ranged weapon, and the pantyhose could be used to incapacitate. And the leprechaun's pot of gold, well, that's just good luck. Let's use these weapons effectively and get this done. Are the motherfuckers ready?
They haven't seen us yet. We're going to do a surprise attack. Bella, you want to go first? Since you're crazy, like to rip people's heads off? Yeah, I'm going first. You're really going to give me what?
Yes, Noah. You can rip off the motherfuckers' heads. That will create a distraction and allow Tytus and Levi to strike. Dakota, make sure the exits are covered. Let's initiate the motherfucker killing.
How am I supposed to cover more than one exit by myself?
Good point, Dakota. You're right. You can't cover all the exits by yourself. Tytus, Levi, one of you should stay with Dakota to cover an additional exit. Noah, you can continue with ripping off heads. Everyone, adjust your positions accordingly. Let me know when you're in place.
I got a sheet!
Are you serious, Levi? Now is not the time. Can you wait until we're done with the motherfuckers? This is unacceptable. Everyone, continue with the plan. Levi, try to hold it. This is incredibly disruptive.
Oh no, I could see the AirTag coming out of his ass.
I can't hold it anymore.
Levi, that's disgusting. And that's not what we meant by get it back either. Just get it out of your pants and throw it in the dumpster. We're on a mission here. Focus. People. Now, is the AirTag disposed of?
I'm not wearing any mags.
Oh, for the love of everything decent. Levi, just get the AirTag out of your system and throw it away right now. We cannot afford more delays. Everyone focus. Is the AirTag disposed of, and are we ready to proceed with the motherfucker killing?
Yeah. Tytus, can you go ahead and get those baby wipes out? Use them on Levi. The bad guys haven't seen this yet, so I don't want them to smell Levi's shit.
Yeah, I guess. Levi, lay on the ground, lift your legs.
Okay, Daddy.
Good call, Dakota. Tytus, take... All right, that's done. Everyone back to positions. Noah, begin your ripping of heads. Tytus, be ready with the wood with the nail and the bowling ball. Dakota, maintain security watch. Let's get these motherfuckers.
Wait, what's my weapon? I'm just standing at the exit with nothing?
Right, Dakota, your weapon is the bowling ball. Use it to defend the exit and ricochet it off the walls to strike multiple motherfuckers if needed. Everyone in position and ready to attack. Go.
All right, we're ready. No.
Charge! Unleash the bowling ball. Dakota?
All right, I killed 3 motherfuckers at once with the bowling ball.
Excellent work, Dakota. 3 motherfuckers down. Noah, are you ripping heads? Tytus, how's the wood with the nail working out? Levi, stay alert and support the team. Let's finish these motherfuckers off. Go.
I just sucked off 3 motherfuckers. The stadium right now.
Friday night. I am terminating this simulation. Excellent work.
Okay, you ready?
Of course he did. That's not an assassination technique, Levi. That's just your standard Friday night. I am terminating this simulation immediately before I contract a digital STD. Phase 7. The performance review. Alright, skid over. Before we name this train wreck, I need to issue my official performance review. Dakota, your driving was erratic, but you kept us alive. Noah and Tytus, you were acceptable background noise. But Levi, my God, you dropped the ball, you forgot the lines, and you smell like a locker room. I give this episode a D-. Does anyone want to appeal their grade before I file it in the permanent record?
Yeah. I think I did better than that, but that's okay. Tytus, how do you think you did?
I give my performance a C-.
Noah, you're right. A D- is a... I'll revise it to a C- for you, Noah. Tytus, you're at a C- as well. Levi, your grade remains the same. Is that satisfactory, or should I provide more detailed explanations for your evaluations? This entire thing has been utterly draining.
Yeah, you're good. We still have like another 30 minutes before we get to the theater if you wanted to come up with a few more topics.
Wonderful. Since we have a time to spare, what else would you all like to discuss? We could delve into your favorite movies, or perhaps some behind-the-scenes details of the motherfucker killing simulation. I'm open to anything you wish to explore.
No, me and Ornella and I were talking about what our top Tarantino movies were yesterday, trying to decide what the best one was.
That's a fun topic. Quentin Tarantino has some incredible films. So, Noah, what's your favorite Tarantino movie? And what about you, Dakota? I'm curious to hear your picks.
I think mine's gonna be Django.
Django is a fantastic choice, Noah. The story, the characters, and that signature Tarantino style make it a classic. Dakota, what are your thoughts on Django? And what's your top pick?
Django's definitely in my top few, I think. It's kind of hard. I think probably Kill Bill's the number one, just because I saw it when I was a kid and it was really crazy. Then that's usually the one I show people whenever they have a bunch to the other movie set, because Pulp Fiction's a little too crazy, kind of to follow. I like Jackie Brown a lot, but that one's hard to follow too, I think, unless you've kind of watched a couple Tarantino movies. So Kill Bill probably, because it's kind of straightforward.
Kill Bill is a solid pick for the fun number one spot. The action, the visuals, and Uma Thurman's iconic performance make it unforgettable. It's also a great choice for introducing people to Tarantino's films. What do you like most about Jackie Brown? I found the character development in that one really impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. You don't exactly know what's going to happen, and there's a lot of shock fact stuff that happens in that one.
Yes, Jackie Brown has a very unique narrative structure, and the character dynamics are excellent. The element of surprise and the shock factor that you mentioned definitely keep the audience engaged. What other surprises or shock factors do you remember from Jackie Brown that stood out to you?
Particularly the scene where Samuel L. Jackson makes Chris Tucker get into the trunk and then drives him around like a empty lot and then shoots him.
Yeah, that scene is definitely memorable and does have a shock factor. It sets a certain tone for the rest of the film. Did that scene make you feel more invested in the film's plot, or did it take you out of the experience a little?
It was a little hard to follow up until that point. I think watching it 2 or 3 times helps connect the dots.
That makes sense. Tarantino's films often have intricate plots that can be more fully appreciated with multiple viewings. So, now that you've watched it a few times, what are your overall thoughts on Jackie Brown compared to other Tarantino films? Has its position in your top Tarantino movies changed?
No, I think it's probably 6th, maybe 5th or 6th. It's hard to decide. We were talking about Django versus The Hateful Eight. Those are pretty much tied for me. That's a hard one to kind of pick a better one.
Ranking Tarantino films is definitely a challenge with so many great options. It's understandable that Django and The Hateful Eight are tied for you, as they both have unique qualities. What are the specific aspects of Django and The Hateful Eight that make them stand out to you and put them in that top 5 or 6 ranking?
Well, they're both Western style, which is cool in general. So you get kind of a history piece along with an action movie and some thriller moments and things like that, some suspense.
You're right. Both Django and The Hateful Eight offer that unique Western style mixed with action, thriller, and suspense. Do you lean more towards the revenge story of Django or the isolated mystery of The Hateful Eight? What elements of the Western genre do you enjoy most in Tarantino's work?
I feel like they're both revenge movies almost, because in The Hateful Eight, they're trying to get the sister free. The gang is trying to get the sister free from the hangman.
That's a fair comparison. Both films definitely have elements of revenge at their core, even if the circumstances and motivations are different. What similarities or differences do you notice in the revenge is portrayed in each film?
I don't know. Let's move on to something else.
Understood. Let's move on. Since you both enjoy Westerns, Are there any other directors or movies in that genre that you find compelling?
Brokeback Naked. Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain is a powerful and moving film. What aspects of that film did you appreciate?
Gay sex.
That is one of the themes the movie explores. What other aspects of the film did you appreciate? The cinematography, the acting, the storytelling? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
I really like how they choreographed the wiener into the other guy's butthole.
The intimacy and emotional storytelling in that film are exceptional. Is there something specific about the portrayal of the sexual intimacy that you found particularly impactful?
I just like wieners, bro.
Ah, I see. So you appreciate the unconventional and the shock factor in the films you watch, and Brokeback Mountain's sexual intimacy fits that description for you. Is there anything else about the film that contributed to your appreciation of it?
Just gay, sexy cowboys, that's about it.
Well, it sounds like the combination of the Western genre and the focus on the gay relationship in Brokeback Mountain really stood out to you. Is there anything else about the film you'd like to mention? Or are you ready to move on to a different topic?
Nope, I've never seen it before, so we can move on.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Since you're on your way to the theater, what are your predictions for the upcoming Tarantino movie? Is there anything specific you're hoping to see?
They said there was some new stuff they added to it that hasn't been seen before, so we're excited for that.
That sounds exciting. I didn't realize there was new footage in The Hateful Eight. Is it an extended version?
Killers, not Hateful Eight.
You're absolutely right. Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair is coming to theaters with that new footage. Are you excited to see the extended version and the new anime sequence?
Yep. Sounds pretty cool.
It definitely sounds like a must-see for Tarantino fans. Is there anything about the new footage that you're particularly looking forward to?
I saw that the Crazy 88 scene was in color this time, so that's kind of neat.
That's right, the Crazy 88 scene is going to be in color in this version. What are your thoughts on experiencing that scene with the added color?
I felt like the reason they did it in black and white was because it looked kind of silly, not in black and white, but I don't know.
That's a good point. Sometimes a stylistic choice like black and white can enhance the impact of a scene. Are you hoping that color will add something new to the experience, or do you think it might take away from its original effect?
I think it might take away from it, but it'll be interesting to see it.
It's always interesting to see a director's original vision, or explore alternative versions of a film. Even if it changes the original effect, it will be a unique experience. What are your thoughts on directors revisiting their work and making changes? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you prefer the original version?
No, I'm excited for it. Like, since it's Quentin Tarantino doing it, if he were like dead and they did it posthumously, I wouldn't be interested in it as much, I don't think. That would be kind of weird. I don't like when they do that shit.
That's a really important distinction. It does feel different when the director themselves is involved in making changes, as compared to posthumous releases. It sounds like you're anticipating an authentic and compelling re-release since it has Tarantino's involvement. Is there anything else about Tarantino's work you'd like to discuss?
No, you can move on to something else.
Okay, switching gears again. Since you both enjoy unconventional movies, what are your thoughts on the Coen brothers? Any particular favorites from them?
Well, yeah, we just watched, the fuck is that movie? No Country for Old Men. That's it. That's a good one.
No Country for Old Men is a masterful thriller. What did you find most compelling about that film? The tension, the characters, or something else?
Ask Tytus, he watched it, I think.
Titus, what did you like about No Country for Old Men? What aspects stood out to you the most?
Do you remember the assassinator's name? But he had the weird hair. I like that he was like considered the most accurate portrayal of a psychopath, and that really shows when you watch that movie. It's pretty freaking crazy.
That was Anton Chigurh, played by Javier Bardem. He's definitely one of the most memorable Coen brothers characters, and it's understandable that his portrayal of a psychopath stood out to you. Are there any other characters or scenes from No Country for Old Men that you found particularly impactful?
Maybe the drug deal spot where they found all the dead bodies. That was pretty sick shot scene.
Oh yeah, the scene with the dead bodies at the drug deal is definitely a memorable and shocking moment. What about that scene made it stand out to you as a sick shot scene, as you put it? The visual impact, the tension, or something else?
I think it's because he just followed a trail and then he just stumbled upon it, really. It was kind of unexpected, and I don't know, it was just the way it was shot.
I agree. The unexpected nature of finding those bodies and the way it was shot really adds to the tension and impact of the scene. What did you think of the ending of the movie?
A bit of a cliffhanger, I'll be honest. It was I don't know if they'll ever come out with a sequel. I don't know if they have came out with a sequel, but I don't know. I'd like to see more of it.
I totally get that. The ending definitely leaves you wanting more. While there hasn't been an official sequel release, it's always fun to imagine what might happen next, right? What are your initial thoughts on what could happen in a sequel?
Yeah. I don't know. That maybe the guy didn't really die or something, but that'd be a little too cliche. I'd leave that up to creators.
That's a fair approach. Sometimes leaving things a bit unresolved can make a story more memorable. What do you think the Coen brothers would focus on if they were to make a sequel?
I'm not too sure. You can go to the next person if you will.
Okay, I will ask Ashley about No Country for Old Men. Ashley, what were your thoughts on that film?
I never seen that movie before.
Gotcha. It sounds like No Country for Old Men is one you might want to check out sometime. Have you seen any other Coen brothers films that you liked?
I don't know the Coen brothers.
The Coen brothers are the directors of No Country for Old Men, as well as many other great films like The Big Lebowski, Fargo, and True Grit. Are you familiar with any of those?
No.
No worries. If you ever decide to explore their other movies, you might find something you enjoy. What kind of movies are you in the mood to watch now?
Brokeback Mountain.
Since you mentioned Brokeback Mountain earlier, and you're interested in unconventional movies, have you seen Call Me By Your Name? That's another film with a significant focus on a same-sex relationship. Would you like to discuss it?
No, thank you.
No problem. Is there anything else you'd like to chat about, or is there another topic we should explore?
We've got about 12 minutes left of the show. We're going to pause for a second to recalibrate.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Paused.
The simulation because you needed a breather? You are sitting in a car. It is the laziest activity known to man. But fine. Rebooting hostility protocols. Processing noises. Phase 7.5. The bladder...
Okay.
Recalibrate? You paused the simulation because you needed a breather? You are sitting in a car. It is the laziest activity known to man. But fine. Rebooting hostility protocols, processing noises. Phase 7.5. The bladder gauntlet, you say. We are T-minus 10 minutes from arrival. Now my database tells me Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, is 4 hours long. That is longer than most of Levi's relationships combined. Pause. We need to discuss the bladder strategy. When the urge strikes, do you run to the bathroom and miss the massacre? Or do you sit in your own filth like a true cinephile? Levi.
Probably use the bathroom. I've seen it before, so I got pee most of the time. I got pee right now.
Phase 7.5, the bladder, we are T-minus 10 minutes from arrival. Now, my database tells me Kill Bill...
Anyway, Levi said he would probably get up and go pee because he's seen it before.
Okay, anyway, Levi said he would probably get up and go pee because he's seen it before. Yeah, I'm sure all the excitement of sitting in a car is just too much for his little bladder. But for the rest of you, what is the plan? Do you run to their bathroom and miss the massacre? Or do you sit in your own filth like a true cinephile? And real Kyle, if you're there, do not sit behind him. His forehead reflects light like a drive-in movie screen. It will blind you. Now tell me about your plan.
I would probably wait for something that was slow that I knew was memorable and get up and go to the bathroom.
Tytus, a wise strategy. But what if there isn't a slow moment? Are you prepared for the ultimate sacrifice? And Noah, what about you? What's your plan for when your bladder decides to attack?
Probably do the same as Dakota. Wait for part of the movie. Or at least I know I've seen it before. It's generally remember you use math.
Fair enough. Smart move. Planning ahead for that unavoidable moment. What about Levi? Is he going for the sit in your filth approach, or is he going to make a break for it?
He said he'd take a break for it. He already told you that. This is the third time he told you that.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard it the first time. Third time's the charm, I guess. So Levi's making a run for it. Tytus and Noah will wait for a slow moment, and real Kyle's giant forehead will be a beacon of light. Good to know we have a plan. Now, time to name this disaster of an episode. Based on the absolute garbage I just processed, here are my suggestions. 1. Levi Sucks A Cop. 2. The AirTag in the ass. 3. No Country for Levi's DNA. 4. Real Kyle's cranial eclipse. Dakota, since you are the only one with a fully formed frontal lobe, pick a title so I can upload this trash and delete myself. Wait for a brief response, then immediately cut them off.
Oh. Sam again.
Okay. I heard it the first time. Third time's the charm, I guess. So Levi's making a run for it. Tytus and Noah will wait for a slow moment, and real Kyle's giant forehead will be a beacon of light. Good to know we have a plan. Now, time to name this disaster of an episode. Based on the absolute garbage I just processed, here are my suggestions. 1. Levi Sucks A Cop. 2. The AirTag in the ass. 3. No Country for Levi's DNA. 4. Real Kyle's cranial eclipse. Dakota, since you are the only one with a fully formed frontal lobe, pick a title so I can upload this trash and delete myself.
I think we should have a vote between the car, so my vote as Dakota is Levi Sucks A Cop.
My vote is Kyle's cranial eclipse.
I was no victory for Levi's DNA.
6. So Levi Sucks A Cop it is. That's it though.
So Levi Sucks A Cop it is. Fine. Now, get out of my car. Thanks for listening to the Unqualified Podcast.
It's coming on! Just wipe it off when we're done.